All right, welcome back. Welcome back to What About, the show where we blend delicious dishes with delightful dialogue. Each week, we'll serve up a fresh new episode featuring a special guest ready to tickle your taste buds and your funny bone. So get ready for a feast of flavors and laughter that'll keep you coming back for seconds. I'm your host, Sleepless Giraffe, and this is my friend Mark. He's joining us here today. Mark, I've known him for probably, 6 months, 7 months, something like that.
Yep.
Right. So, Mark, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's some of your favorite foods? What do you like?
Some of my favorite foods, meat.
Meat? That's pretty broad. That's pretty broad.
Beef.
I mean, beef?
Beef would probably, a good old steak would probably be my favorite.
I hear a lot of steaks. A lot of people like steaks. I like steaks too. Steaks are very good. I actually had a steak last night, a 8-ounce top sirloin steak from Applebee's. If I had, I could have made a better steak here.
Yeah. I like ribeyes.
Oh, ribeyes are
Yeah.
good.
I like the ribeyes.
Ribeyes are good. Have you ever had one of those big, thick ribeyes that are,
Oh yeah.
yay big?
Yeah.
That big around?
Yeah, we would go to the butcher and we tell them we want 2.5 inch, 2 3/4 inches thick.
Yeah.
And then my wife would we would cook them on the grill. My wife cooked them on the grill.
So, did you eat a whole one by yourself?
Well, it would take me like a couple of days.
Oh, I would hope so.
I would eat half of it and then put it in the fridge.
Those are huge,
and then,
man. Texas
microwave.
Texas ribeye, is that what they call it, or something like that?
Mm.
Right? I think so. So, what's one of your least favorite foods? What's something that you just detest?
Something I detest?
Yeah.
I'm thinking beets.
Beets?
Beets. Oh
Beets?
my gosh.
I can't say. What is a beet?
It's like a root or something that comes out of the ground.
Yeah.
I think it's some kind of root they dig up
So you
out
don't
of the
think we were
ground.
meant to eat roots?
It just does not taste good to me.
Well, what about sassafras? Have you had sassafras tea? I mean, that's a root.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like the taste of ginger too, and ginger. Is a root.
Yeah, ginger.
So it's not so much the the root, roots or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just it just beats itself.
Right.
Wait, yeah.
So what about drinks? What's your ideal? What's your go-to drink?
My go-to drink. Let me see. My go-to drink. What am I gonna drink?
Sort it.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
That's what I'm drinking these days. Mostly
Diet Coke.
Mostly Diet Coke.
How diet is Diet Coke?
I don't know. I just drink it because I don't want all the sugar.
So I was talking to. Well, actually, no. I looked at some diet versus regular, and there's not really much difference. I mean, they're actually pretty similar as far as sugar content and stuff like that. So what really makes it diet? Something man-made put in it? Man-made that we put in it?
Yeah, probably some Splenda.
Or are they taking stuff out?
They probably put Splenda in there or something.
Oh, Splenda, that's terrible for you, right? That's like powder poison.
Is that right? They probably.
It
could be. It could be. It's hard telling.
It's got. What is it? Is it saccharin? Is that or there's some kind of.
I have no idea what that stuff
There's
is.
something in it that supposedly can give you cancer. So I drink sweet and low. Who knows? It's all gonna kill us eventually. So, pick your poison.
Yeah.
So what drink do you not like? What's something you don't like?
What drink I don't like?
Yes.
Well,
I'm gonna have to put a timer on this show at some point. What's the first thing that pops in your head?
First thing that pops in my head,
Yeah, that you don't like.
drink wise, whiskey.
Whiskey. I was thinking beet juice. I was waiting for you to roll out beet juice.
I'm just gonna say whiskey.
Whiskey?
I'm just gonna say
Whiskey's,
whiskey because if I just take one, if I dump it, well, there's two different ways. If I dump it, you know, it wants to come back up, you know. But
You mean like a shot? Or are you talking about like
yeah, like if I take a shot of whiskey,
whiskey and
you know,
Coke or something?
yeah, no, just straight whiskey. If I take a shot of whiskey, it goes into my stomach, and then it just wants to come back right back up, you know, again.
That's
You
no
know,
fun.
No, it ain't no fun. But I don't like it for that reason. But if I take whiskey, I can put it in my mouth and I can swish it around for about like a minute or two. Then I can swallow it and taste it, and I like it. So isn't that weird how you can have so?
Well, I mean, I would assume it would definitely kill any germs, or at least a few germs in your mouth, just swishing it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whiskey's rough. I've never been like a whiskey drinker. Rum was, when I drank, rum was one of my go-to liquors. But yeah, whiskey, I'm not gonna say I hate it, but yeah, it's not the first thing I grab.
Yeah. Me either.
It's really not. But I know that Fireball whiskey is pretty popular. But I mean, whiskey already burns, so people are like adding like hot cinnamon, right? I mean, that's basically what Fireball is.
Fireball,
like a hot cinnamon.
Fireball, yeah.
That's rough. That's rough. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to some food. Okay. So today we have Cheetos flavor shots, flamin' hot asteroids. So that would be this. Pretty. I mean, they're pretty. They I don't know what
they look like they look like little rabbit turds.
They do look like rabbit turds.
Yeah, red rabbit turds.
What kind of rabbits do you have in your yard? Red?
Yeah, well, they probably have hemorrhoids or something. That's why they're red.
Right. So, what did we pay for this? I don't remember. Let's see. These were 48 cents. So 48 cents. This is actually a full tube of this. So, I guess just in case we have to get to it, if these are like too hot, we'll say that we're gonna, this pink drink is Starbucks pink drink. Strawberry coconut milk. I don't know, how do you say that?
Okay, Akaya? Akaya?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah, some of you probably had this before. So just in case, I wanted to introduce that drink, you know, because I don't know how hot these are going to be. It says flaming hot as an asteroid, maybe. Have you ever seen an asteroid?
Yeah, I don't think asteroids are flaming hot though. They're probably cold.
I bet they are when they're coming through the atmosphere.
Well, that's a different story, you know. When they're out there in outer space though, it's cold out there, and so they're.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but whenever they come through the atmosphere, then they pass through all that magnetic field.
Because like in the movies, right? You see, you see a
fireball turns into a fireball.
These days, now it's like airplane tires falling off on people's houses instead of asteroids, right?
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, Boeing. All right, let's try these, man. You ready? You ready? Oh, how many you gonna put in your mouth? Oh, you just go for it. Why do yours one? I forgot to bring some napkins in. We're just gonna have to use your shirt if we need it.
I'll just do this.
These aren't bad. They're pretty crunchy. I don't know when the flaming hot part's supposed to kick in. Oh, it's getting there now, I think. Yeah. You didn't like them?
Huh?
You didn't like them? Oh, I took a lot bigger shots than you. All right.
Oh, I didn't like them. I mean, it's got some good heat.
Yeah.
It's got some good heat. But it's like sticky. Well, you know, chew on it and everything's like sticky.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't talk about how much that drink cost. So that was $2.97. This is $2.97. You want to drink some pink?
I sure do.
Pink yeah, whatever. Starbucks pink drink.
Love the pink. Love the pink.
It smells good. I like strawberries.
Hey.
Oh, that was good to tone that down a little bit. This isn't too bad. This is pretty good. It's pretty strawberry, but it's not like overpowering. Coconut milk beverage. Does that mean it's coconut milk? Water, coconut milk, white grape juice, concentrate, sugar, strawberry juice, blah, blah, blah. Pectin, citric acid, gelin gum. Oh, I don't think gum's supposed to be good.
Two thumbs up.
Two thumbs up. Right on, man. I like it too. So we have some cheese as well. This is Australian old crock sharp cheddar cheese made with milk from grass-fed cows. Vintage 12 plus months. Does that mean that this cheese is over a year old? So it's 7 servings per container. I like cheese. I don't know about you. Do you like cheese?
Sure do.
Do you like cheese? Do you like Australian old crock sharp cheddar cheese?
Never had that before, but I'm sure it tastes really good.
So is it made in Australia? That would be the first question, right? This says, well, distributed by, imported from Australia. So there you go. It doesn't have very much stuff in it either. Pasteurized milk, salt, cultures, enzymes, and vegetable.
Everybody likes those enzymes.
Milk. All right,
pretty.
So let's give it.
Maybe it has some good tasting enzymes in it. That'd be yummy, wouldn't it? Eat some good tasting
enzymes.
Enzymes.
Which is an enzyme anyway. I mean, I've seen it before. So 120 calories. So that's not bad. Let's try this cheese, man, because I'm kind of excited.
Okay,
about
let's do it. Okay.
This is good. It's
oh wow, this is really good.
It's pretty strong too.
Man, this is good.
It's sharp cheddar, right?
Sharp cheddar.
I don't think you can cut anything with it. Maybe some cheese. You cut some cheese with it. Don't do it in here.
Don't cut.
There's a little office.
He said cut the cheese. He said cut the cheese.
It's a little office. Don't do it.
He said cut the cheese. You know, like.
Right. This guy.
Cut the cheese.
Alright, so, you know what? Did I tell how much that was? I don't think I did. Hang on. That's pretty good cheese. But I could probably eat a whole block in one sitting. $3.92. So $3.92. I mean, it took up every bit of this package, so I'm not gonna say it was a whole lot of cheese, but hey, if you're a cheese lover, especially cheddar cheese, and you want something to munch on, it's a little bit crumbly, which is kind of cool. It's not, you know, it's not like, I don't know, what do you call it, just.
What?
Well, it was easy to cut because it's a little crumbly. So you could easily put that on, you know, something else. I don't know. You could probably break some off and put it in that strawberry stuff if you want. I don't know how that would taste. Maybe good. Maybe not. So do you want to try the Starbucks? The Starbucks Frappuccino. How much was this guy? $2.97. 270 calories per bottle. Do you count your calories?
No.
You don't? No? I used to when I was trying to lose weight. So this is a chilled coffee drink. What do you think of, do you drink chilled coffee? Did you just drink some of that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Not yet. Wait.
I didn't do it.
Wait.
I'm innocent.
It's hard to keep these people under control. Mocha. So that's a mocha, I guess. So do you drink cold coffee, chilled coffee?
Not very often.
I don't drink chilled coffee.
I don't drink it very often. I've had it before, but not very often.
I've tried it, but I'm not gonna say I'm a fan. But which one I tried and what flavor was, I don't know. Just I don't know. My general opinion, coffee should be hot. not cold, not have a bunch of bubbles in it or ice. I'm just not an iced coffee guy. But we're gonna try this.
I would rather, yeah.
And maybe this will change me, and I'll start liking this.
You're probably gonna.
I'm gonna be a
cold
coffee lover.
Yeah, but before you taste that, let me tell you, you're probably gonna get addicted to those, and you're gonna be spending a lot of money buying them little jars of coffee. And you're gonna stick them in the fridge, and they're gonna get cold. And you're gonna be like, and you're only gonna want to sip on it because you want to make it last for a long time. You'd be like,
man, you gotta forget, I'm a tightwad. I'm a tightwad, man. I try not to. I won't. I might, if Great Value has a brand I might like, I might get it. If I get hooked on them, but sticking with Starbucks, Starbucks is like. I mean, I could afford it. I just don't know that I can make myself pay that much for it.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard.
I've heard that your coffee is all expensive.
Actually, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of chocolate milk. I really didn't think I would like this. I really didn't. But,
he's good stuff right there.
Oh man, and there was a little bit of like chocolate on the bottom. I just put that down, man. Wow, I like it. I don't know that I'm gonna run out, and just buy a whole bunch of.
He'll probably get a 4-pack.
Does Great Value have a iced coffee? I think they do.
Oh,
I think there is a Great Value brand. I believe.
Yeah, Great Value. I think Great Value's got
a mocha. I mean, will it taste like this?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know.
All right. Next we've got. Dang, I put my glasses back on again. All right. Let's see. This is Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate Classic Dairy Milk Chocolate. It just sounds like a no fail. Just from what I read on the front of that. So this is it. Let's see. This was $2.58. So I've actually been looking. I haven't had chocolate in a while, so I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go with some chocolate? Let's try it.
Bring it on.
Let's try it.
Bring it on.
Who doesn't like chocolate? I mean. All right. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
But that's a lot of chocolate all at once. It's a lot to chew. Dead silence on the show.
You got it, Sean. You can do it.
I'm gonna have to get me some pink strawberry drink. This was like one of the. There's nothing on this table I don't like. I'll say that. Everything up here is pretty good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite out of all of it? Out of everything we tasted, what would you?
There's that frappuccino.
What are you most? That's what you're most likely to like run to the store and buy.
That frappuccino. That frappuccino really is good.
It is good, man. It is good. Here, have some more. Have some more, my friend.
I will.
Have some more. So, tell me something while you're drinking on that. What's some of your hobbies, man? What do you like to do? What do you do in your spare time that you would like to reveal? And keep in mind, PG-13.
I just like to hang out and listen to music.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like on my days off, I'll jam. I'll get my box out with my phone, and then I got a music box, and I get out with my phone and I listen to all my music and stuff.
So elaborate more, man. What do you listen to? What's your favorite style of music? I guess.
I like symphonic rock.
Symphonic rock.
Symphonic rock. I like it. Those rock bands that have a full symphony behind them. Just playing all kinds of really cool music.
Name some off. What's
Nightwish.
Nightwish. I don't think I've heard of Nightwish before.
Evanescence is really good.
Oh, Evanescence? Yeah.
I love
Evanescence.
Evanescence.
That name I know. I know
Yeah.
that name. I'm not really good with music.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of stuff out there. You know.
Yeah.
I like to kick back and listen to that stuff.
So let's learn something else. So what? Who would you like to meet? Who would you most like to meet?
Who would I most like to meet?
Yeah. Who can it be now? What about who?
I'm gonna tell you the first thing popped in my mind. Jesus.
Jesus.
I would like.
That's a good answer. That is getting to be a more and more popular answer. 3 shows, 2 have said that's who they would most like to meet. I would have to agree with you. That would be the ultimate, right? I mean, there's nobody greater to meet than Jesus. All right, so where do you want to go? Where's somewhere that you haven't been that you would like to see someday? What's on your bucket list, man? What's the bucket list got on it?
Well, I'm so happy where I'm at right now. You know, there's not any one particular place that I would like to go to because, you know, when I was in the military, I went to a whole bunch of different places, and you know, and I've never been to a place outside, you know, that wasn't as good as where I'm at right now.
Well, you know, I've actually, yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy being right where I'm at right now.
This is the greatest country to live in. That is
Boonville.
for sure.
I live in Boonville, Indiana, and I love Boonville, Indiana. You know.
I do too. Yeah, it's a good town full of a lot of good people.
You know, we got great weather here. You know, we have all 4 seasons. You know, we have all 4 seasons.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We have like a 2-week spring and a 2-week fall, and then it's just sucky cold or crappy hot. You got 4 weeks out of the year where it's comfortable to sit outside for hours. I mean, unless you're going out like, you know, 6 or 7 in the morning, it's pleasant.
Yeah, but look at the trees. We got all these beautiful trees.
That is very true. I love trees.
Now you go down south. You know, you go down south. You go to Florida and look at their trees.
Yeah.
They're like, man, their trees are like scraggly looking. You know what I mean? They're like pine trees.
Did you say in Florida?
Yeah, in Florida.
No, man, there
pine
are
trees,
big,
and then
huge trees in Florida. I live there.
And then they have some that have the hangy stuff.
Yes, those trees are old and huge.
Stuff.
You know, down in the swamps.
Yeah.
Some of those trees are the trees that got planted.
I went swimming with the alligators in the whenever I was down there.
Yeah, I didn't swim with
them.
Yeah. I lived down there, and I didn't go looking for crocs.
Yeah, we went down.
I didn't go croc hunting.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Well, I went
crocodile Sean D. or
me
something.
and some other guys. We was at a park. You know, we was at one of them parks or something. You know, and it was Okefenokee Swamp is what it was.
Oh.
We went on the Okefenokee Swamp in these John boats, and then we were jumping in the water, and then there was alligators all on this lake, all along the whole banks, and then they would stick their heads up and they'd come and look at you and stuff, and it was scary. It was
I guarantee
scary.
it.
But we were stupid, and we did it anyway.
That is, yeah, I don't know if you call that bravery or not.
I didn't know. It wasn't
not
bravery. No, that was being young and stupid. You know. So, yeah. That way, whenever you get to be an old man, you could, you know, tell everybody about your story about how you swam with the alligators. You were that bad.
In Jamaica, I swam with stingrays.
Oh yeah.
But let me tell you this story. So I'm in the water with these stingrays, right?
Yeah.
And there's some other pools. I mean, it's all out in the ocean, right? And there's like a reef, or not a reef, like a rock. I don't know, whatever. It's basically like a big pin put in the ocean, right? And on the opposite side of these stingrays, I'm assuming were dolphins, but I'm not 100% sure. So whenever I got in with the stingrays and I started swimming around, I had a mask on, and I'm just down there, and then I look to my left. The water's not real deep. It's only like, at least where they were at, it's like 3 or 4 feet deep. It's probably about as deep as this. But out the corner of my eye, I see this thing come jetting by that was shaped like a shark. Scared the hell out of me. So I swam with the stingrays for a little bit longer, not a whole lot, and that thing, I just kept seeing it go by out the corner of my eye. I'm like, man, this is making me nervous as hell. Just waiting for whatever that is. I'm assuming it was a dolphin. Hell, I don't know. Maybe they had pet sharks. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But I don't want a shark to like hop over that. It was just basically like this real thick netted rope, probably about that big around. But I mean, it was only like maybe a foot off the top of the water.
Yeah.
What porpoise or shark can't jump over that? Swim like hell. Anyway, it was still
well,
beautiful to get that close to some of God's creatures.
I got a story I can tell you.
Okay, fire away, man. Let her rip.
Well, me and my cousin, when we was like 16 years old, we used to go out at nighttime. We'd go out at nighttime and we'd put out a gill net out into the ocean, and it would be some night, and we did this throughout the summer. We was like out there every night because we just loved doing this, and we would stretch that gill net out there, and the gill net, there's weights that are on the bottom, and then they had floats on the top.
So it stretches it out.
Yeah. Anyway, we'd be out there, and he had this brown bucket, and he pulled it behind him with a rope, and it floated on the water, and we'd go through there and we'd pull out the fish and throw them in the bucket.
Wow.
And then we did this at nighttime when it was pitch black, and I'd be the guy holding flashlights, and I would have a flashlight, and he did. Well, I think he had a flashlight too, but anyway, we had flashlights and stuff like that there, and we'd pull the fish out, and you'd be out there, and something would bump you on the leg, and you'd be like, "What the heck was that?"
Oh yeah, that would make me nervous.
You'd be like, "What the heck was that?" And it's pitch black, so if I turned my flashlight off, I could not see it was so dark black out there, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face.
Wow.
And we were out there in water up to here, out there checking this net. And guess what we were catching in the net? We were catching white-tipped sharks.
Oh.
And then someone was
Sharks?
like, yeah. So
what do you do with the sharks?
Well,
you throw them over your shoulder and take them home?
Well, I'll tell you. We'd catch something about like this big, and they'd be like big. About that big around, and they would get, what it is they would swim into the net and they would get tangled up in there. But you'd have to grab a hold of the back of their neck, and then get the stuff off of them, and then inside the bucket, my friend had a little bangy bat. It was like a bat. And we would pull this bat out, and you'd hold that fish, and you'd hit it in the head, bang, 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 and until it was dead, and then you throw it in the bucket.
How big are these fish?
Well, it's about that big around. This is sharks, about that big around, right. And about like that, and the white tips. Yeah, they're big meat. Oh, a shark is a strong animal.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Woo! Yeah, I mean, they are strong. So when you grab a hold of them, it's hard to hold them and hit at the same time, right? Well, my cousin Rob, he was beating on a shark, and he goes, bam, and he hit his hand, and he let go of the shark, and then the shark wasn't dead, but his eyes were twitching in the back of his head. His eyes was twitching in the back of his head, and he started swimming on top of the water, And he would swim around, and we'd try to keep the flashlight on him, and then he kept circling around, and then he was coming towards us. And he came towards us, and then Rob reached out, grabbed him by the tail, and then winged him way away as far as he could,
Oh, yeah.
And then we didn't see him, and then we were like, man, we gotta get out of here. You know, the tide's come in and the water's too deep, and that freaking shark freaked me out. So we was heading down there, and we got to the end where there was a post, and we had a loose rope off the end, and we were gonna. Well, anyway, he picks up the rope. He goes, "Hey, there's something on the end of this thing." And I said, "There can't be nothing on the end of this thing." And he pulls it in, and I'll be darned, that crazy shark had chomped down on the rope
and wouldn't let go.
And we pulled that shark right to us. He goes, "That's that shark." Well, he got about 6 feet from him, and then the shark came off, and then we don't know where the shark went.
Huh?
But that was a scary deal right there.
Sounds like he was dazed and confused for a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, because he got
hopefully
hit.
Okay.
Oh. Huh?
Hopefully okay though, since he got away.
Well, yeah.
If not, I'm sure something ate him. That's for sure.
Oh, yep.
So, all right, Mark, thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate it. We're gonna do Kent's jokes. Now, normally I've been doing it from the very first page, but I think I'm going to start to just kind of branch out a bit so that we're not just doing all puns all at once. So, let's see what you think of a couple of these. I don't even know if these are jokes or what. So, these are from Kent, my friend in North Carolina. Why can't the lonely evergreen stop thinking about high school? The lonely evergreen. Why can't it stop thinking about high school? She's still pining to be one of the popular kids. Poplar kids. Poplar kids.
Okay.
Not popular. Poplar kids.
Poplar kids.
See, I messed that joke up a little bit. All right. What do you call a droid that takes the long way around?
Well, it's probably not an android, is it?
R2D2er. Come on, man. Thanks, Cam, for the jokes. Appreciate it. So, anyway, Mark, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. We'll have you on again sometime. Like we said, well, I don't know like you said, but I liked all the items we actually had today. That's different. And I would actually eat any of them again, honestly.
It's all good.
Even these.
I didn't like these.
Yeah.
This is I didn't like them, but I liked everything else.
Yeah, that's right. We'll take them. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see more. We will be launching a new episode every Tuesday. Yeah, starting. I think this Tuesday, we're going to be launching episode 1, which, yeah, this is probably going to be episode 3. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and please hit that like and subscribe, and we'll have a new guest and some food to enjoy. Anyway, thank you, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye. Bye.